I believe he almost immediately jumps back in with his classico pass. This is the Andrew Tacket special. That one there. And Eoghan takes good advantage of it and snaps into a triangle. And this is what I really like about this match. If I slow this way down, expect screen tear. Sorry, lads. Touch of gloves, touch of hands. So, where are we going? Here, there. So, Tacket, upwards cross grip. This is really interesting because this is Tacket's specialty, and it's gone out of fashion, or it went out of fashion in no-gi for a long time. Leo Vieira used to do this all the time. If you watched Leo Vieira's match with Rafa Mendes in 2009, that's how long ago that was. Rafa Mendes is like the young upstart, and Leo Vieira's Mr. ADCC, and he just keeps using this pass. And what happens is you have control of this one here, this leg. So you are able to run around that leg towards north-south, which is almost past freebie. So, against some people it's a freebie pass. But what normally happens is, let's change color. This leg here, oh, that's Tacket's color. That doesn't really work. Hold on. This leg here gets involved. So this leg will come across because you're not controlling it. Tacket's hands are on this foot here and O'Flanagan's head up here. So he's not controlling this leg here. So if we play a little bit, there. See, Eoghan O'Flanagan uses oops, I've got my how do I clear that? There we go. Eoghan O'Flanagan uses a lasso here, and the lasso, the no-gi lasso, was really interesting in the CJI because it got lots of action, and it was used more offensively than you expect it to be. A lot of guys, they play the lasso no-gi. In gi, you've got a sleeve here. So you can loop this in here, hold this sleeve, and start off-balancing that guy that way. But in no-gi, you don't. So what a lot of guys do is they have this leg up here, but they have their foot on the shoulder just here. And that's really good for making space to bring this leg back through and bring them back in front of your guard. But O'Flanagan is using it deep here in the armpit. And that means that in a second, we're going to get some frame tear probably. Yep, frame tear. We'll go back. Here we go. Boom, there. See that one? The underhook with his right arm. And this is something I'm playing with now because it's just so clever. This here, underhook, and this leg into the armpit. Should we go a different color? Let's go blue for the underhook and yellow for the lasso. So you see there's a lot of friction created between Tacket's upper arm, the inside of Eoghan's arm, and the outside of Eoghan's leg. And that's really good because the big thing in the bottom game in no-gi is getting some control, and Eoghan's managed to create some here where previously he had a real hard time getting some. Normally you have to go out and try and grab a leg, and then you're reaching out at the guy, and if you've seen the Ruotolos, they'll just grab your arm, pull it, and jump into darces when you start doing that. So, oops, go back. Gets that. Starts turning over, and Tacket gets caught there. Fucking screen tear. Into a triangle. And he makes a good attempt at it. He switches to the arm bar. Tries to, if there's $1 million on the line, you immediately try and pop the dude's arm, regardless of how much you like him and how much of a good sport you are. But he ultimately gets past, and that's sort of the story of this match. It's more interesting for the things that Eoghan was almost able to do than what he actually did. Tacket was the star of this tournament, but Eoghan's ideas, I think they're going to be pretty significant to the current way that no-gi is going at the moment, the way he's able to use the lasso, and also just the way that the bottom of north-south plays into K-guard and the Choi bar. The Choi bar and the K-guard are like the pet projects of Lachlan Giles, who I think is pretty much retired now. Look at that. Does it again there. Let's go back. Yeah, I think Lockie's pretty much retired now, but he worked with Levi Jones Leary for this. Oh, screen tear. And there we go. Yep. and I missed it because it took me too long to get the tools up. But here he's almost in on the legs, you see. Yeah, so Lockie was working on bottom north south stuff, and when he met Cade Rotolo in was that the last ADCC before this one? He basically let Cade Rotolo pass to north south, and he just tried to attack Choi bars and leg entries. Because if you put the guy above your own head, you know, you are almost being put into north south, but you are also close to attacking their legs. So right, this is the classico Tacket pass. He's got that leg there. He's holding, sorry, this leg. Owen's got this leg in as a lasso. I presume, I didn't see if Eoghan gets something with this arm, but that's the arm. Oh no, it's the other arm that he punches through to get a grip. When you go upside down, shit gets so much more complicated. Yeah, he gets that grip there. You saw, there's his elbow, has just come through. So he's got that snug, the arm trapped between his leg and his arm there. And he goes through and he starts inverting, and Tacket stops him and starts pulling out. And this is like the standard Danaher paradox dilemma. He loves the word dilemma. When the guy rips his arms out of range, his legs are there to be attacked. They're there to be underhooked.